couch, dogs, me, guitar lessons. Hey there, Lick and Riffers! Welcome to another awesome fingerstyle blues lesson right here on Lick and Riff. In this video, I'm going to show you 5 awesome fingerstyle blues riffs in E, riffs, not licks. And I'm going to show you how you can take them and make them your own and improvise and transpose them into different keys. But first, I'm going to try and improvise a little something so you can see and hear how those riffs go. So, something like this. Something like this. I was trying hard to keep it around the riffs that I'm going to show you. So before we start, I just want to mention that this is a donation. One of your fellow viewers purchased it as a private lesson and donated it to the channel, so all of you can enjoy it as well. So blues in E starts with E, so put on E7. I put it on like this, so put E on, take the finger off of the D string and put your pinky on the 3rd fret of the 2nd string. That way you get 2 7th notes, the open D string and D on the 2nd string. Okay, so you get a deep 7th sound. So the first riff is based on this. I say based on because, again, it's open to interpretation. If you're just playing the riffs, you're not really playing the blues. You need to make it your own and interpret it and improvise. So it's based on this. Okay? Now, I'll show you variations after we learn it. But first, it's just 2 bass notes. And then, I always palm mute the bass notes, by the way. You don't have to. And then, it's just a habit. Then you hammer on 0 to 1 on the 3rd string. So, okay, with your 1st finger. And then, you can either play the E string or the B string. Or you can play both. Okay, it works as well. Now, another option is to harmonize with the D string when you hammer on. And then you get the deep, low 7th note. And then the high 7th note if you want. So that's a lot of options. You can also play the hammer on, then the 1st string, then the 2nd string. Or the 2nd string and then the 1st. Okay? Those are all valid options. And I believe I played those options when I demonstrated at the beginning. So hammer on and then a higher string or a sequence of higher strings. Okay? That's the first riff. So you see, everything here is open to suggestions. So the riffs are basically just very vague suggestions, and I'm actually teaching you how you can play with them. So the second riff is on A7. So I'm putting A7 on like this, the 2nd finger on the 4th string on 2, and the 3rd finger on the 2nd string on 2. Now, what I do is this. For the basic riff, I play the bass note twice. Okay, again, palm muted, you don't have to. Then I play strings 2 and 4, and I slide into the A7 from the 1st string, from the 1st fret to the 2nd fret. And now we have options. Now the basic option is to play the E string. But sometimes that's not enough. So the next option is to play 0-3-0 on the E string. Okay, using your pinky. So bass, bass, slide, 0-3-0 on the E string. Another option is to play 3-2-0. Okay? You can also choose to leave the slide out of it and play just bass, bass, and then 3, 2, 0, and you can harmonize with the second string. Okay, that's a completely different riff altogether, but it's still based on the same idea. So, okay, something like this. Now, I think I did something like this. Okay, something like this. And that's the next riff. So again, it's bass, bass, and then the slide, then the E string, then the second string, then 3 on the E string, and then again you have options. So basically the riff is this. Okay? It's the slide into the 2, into the second fret of the second string, then E, then the second string again, then 3 on E. So that's the basic idea behind the improv. So you can take that and make as many variations as you can. Okay, you can play a note twice. You can play 3, 3, 0 on the E string. You can even bend it. Okay, and get that bluesy bend. So again, those are options. I hope I covered all of them. Now for the B7. The B7, I play it like this. I leave the pinky out of it. So I play 2, 1, 2 on strings 3, 4, and 5. Now you can slide into the bass note. You can do 1 slide to 2. Okay, but you can just play the B bass note twice. Okay, but again, that's another option. And then you can do 3, 2, 0 on the second string, or 3, 3, 0. You can bend it again. You can play 0, 3, 0. Okay, and you can harmonize with the with the third string. You can also harmonize with the fourth string. You can play strings 2, 3, and 4. Okay, for that dramatic sound. So, okay, now another variation, another rhythmic variation is this: bass, bass, then just a note or 2 on the second string, and then the bass again, then another sequence of notes. So, okay, for example, bass, bass, 3, 3, 0, bass, bass, 3, 0, or 0, 3, 0. Again, you don't have to think about it as something written down on paper. Just let your fingers decide what to do. Trust your fingers and they'll make awesome music. Once you have the basic idea down, you can start playing with the pattern. So those are the 3 basic patterns that I'm using. Okay, now sometimes when I finish a lick in A and I finish it with the E string, then I pick it with the first bass note of the E chord, something like this. Okay, it enters the next bar. So don't be afraid of making long lines as long as you remember when the bar changes. Again, count it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 1. Okay? I wasn't trying to improvise anything. I was just trying to make a point about when the bar changes. So make sure your bass note and your chord change is in the right place. The next 2 riffs are something that I didn't use when I was demonstrating. And that's this. Now this is, again, the E7 shape, right up on the 5th fret with a bar. This is A7. So this is very simple, actually. You can take the E7 riffs and play them here. Okay, Okay, you can also do 3-0 on E when you play E. The E shape, I mean. So that's the next riff. I know it seems like cheating, but it's not. It gives a completely different sound in this one. So, because you get the high notes. So, okay, and also on B7, the bar on 7. Okay, you can play with that as well. Now, from B7 to A7, you can make a chromatic transition. You can do, okay, and use the bar on 6, B flat 7. So that's the 5th riff. You can make a chromatic transition. Which reminds me of another option for B7. You can do a chromatic transition with the bass notes into B7, and from B7 here back to A7 you can do 2-1-0. You can do B flat A. So that's another option. Let's just demonstrate it. Okay, and over here. Okay, and I use the open E string as a transition in, right back into E from the bar, so the strings would keep playing when I make the chord transition. So that's another thing that I can divulge. Okay, I'm not trying to play anything too complicated. I'm just playing sequences of strings. So, before you go practice this, please subscribe to my channel if you haven't already. There's a ton of lessons right here on the channel already for you to learn, and I upload a new one every couple of days or so, so what have you got to lose? Just click subscribe. You'll find the tab for this lesson in the description. There's a link to the website. Go download the tab. It's for free. Everything on Lick and Riff is for free, but if you want to give something back anyway, there's a large blue donation button right above the tab. You can't miss it. It's large, it's blue, it says donate, and you can help Lick and Riff produce. You can help me produce more. My name is not Lick and Riff. You can help me produce more lessons. Everything goes right back into Lick and Riff, into making the lessons and filming them and editing them, and everything goes right back into your guitar education. So if you want to help out, I'd be more than grateful for it. So you go practice this, and don't forget to share this lesson. Don't forget to tell people about Lick and Riff. Everything here is for free. It's a work of love, so show some love back by telling other people about the channel. So thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you the next lesson. Go download the tab and practice and have fun, and don't forget, experiment and let your fingers work out the improv. Bye for now. Thanks for watching.